Jay Sherrod, drums.
Guy Christopher, guitar.
Josh James, lead guitar and lead vocals.
Jake Miller, bass.
And we are Harlott, and you're watching Nashville Metal Bands.
How do you differentiate from the other bands?
We're more like metal meets hard rock meets punk.
Okay.
So it's more blues based. Everything's usually got a groove to it. It's not really radio metal or anything like you said. It's on the radio right now.
Okay.
Well, so it's more like Motorhead meets Guns N' Roses meets Sex Pistols.
70s Aerosmith. Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like this then. So this will be good. Actually, you just talked about where I live, man. So that's great.
No gimmicks, no fucking frills.
Yeah, just plug in.
Just throw it down, play it.
Drum kit on, some half stacks, and volume.
Very good. So you supporting? What record are you supporting? You got one out there right now, or are you working on something?
Self-titled. Will be re-released hopefully on March 1st.
Okay.
It will be remastered. It came out actually April 24th of last year.
Okay.
But the mastering, it was recorded in a professional studio, a Blackbird studio. But the mastering on the original ones was a little compressed and it squished everything down.
Okay.
But we've since, just recently this month, had it remastered and it should come out March 1st.
So no lineup change or anything? You just wanted a better
Well, we
sound?
had, I'm trying to think what month it was. Our original bassist at the time, Bud Burris, decided to join the military. And
Okay.
so
I almost choked on my
we were really good friends with another metal band, I guess you say, called the Fuchsias.
Okay.
And he used to play bass with them. And so we convinced him through drinking and sodomy to join the band. And he was down, so.
Well, it sounds like you guys have been around the block a couple times, man. What's the craziest thing that's happened to you coming out?
Out here?
Anywhere, man. He's got something.
Me and him
He's
came out from LA and
Yeah.
met him, and he's usually the source of the
goddamn shit in the world happens to me.
When he missed.
You don't have enough time or tape for any of that.
He missed our,
the
first night we were gonna have a rehearsal. He missed it, and I'm talking to the guy. I'm like, this motherfucker, you know, you want somebody that's a little bit business-like. We like to have a good time, but he didn't make it, and I get a phone call maybe 2 hours after he was supposed to show up, and he's like, hey, sorry, man, I'm at the hospital. I'm like, what the fuck are you at the hospital for? And he's like, well, you didn't have a computer, right? So he's at the library getting on the internet, and he's like, man, this black transvestite.
It was a homosexual. It's not a trans. Anyway, long story short.
I was fucking with the librarian.
I'll make this as quick as I can. I was actually the good guy in the situation, trying to break up a fight at the lab. There's a library.
Because everybody knows the best fights break out at library.
Swear to God.
Inglewood Library.
And it was down on Charlotte. Anyway, and so I'm actually the good guy in all this. I'm sitting there at my little computer, minding my own business. There's this big black dude, like bigger than I am, dude. Wide, 300-pound motherfucker, whatever. Fucking with this little old lady about a computer, whatever, this and that. And then they said they were going to call the cops on him. He's sitting there talking. Finally, I stood up. It's like, man, you know, until the cops get here, I'm going to keep this guy occupied. Me and him have a few words or whatever like that, and I'm ready to do whatever I need to do until the cops get there. Well, lo and behold, this motherfucker, thankfully it wasn't a gun, reaches in his fucking coat pocket and pulls out this pepper spray / taser weapon, sprays me point blank with pepper spray, and then I just get whammed in the chest. like 70,000 volts of fucking juice just running through me, man. Everybody's watching. So needless to say, I didn't make it to practice.
Yeah, so I decided after I heard that, I was like,
I had to go, and these were non-retractable prongs too, man. This thing was like a black market,
So it was like embedded in your
black
chest?
market taser, and I had to go get them cut, surgically removed from my chest.
Damn.
And
so I thought that was a good
News, man.
I was like, excuse, and then
I'm not gonna make it tonight. I'm down here at Baptist Memorial getting some taser prongs dug out of my chest. So the next time we get together, it's like 5 days later, and I've got the stitches. And I haven't known these guys. He wasn't even. And me and him are in the kitchen with a bottle of whiskey, and my stitches are rotting out. So with one shot of whiskey and a fucking steak knife, he's digging stitches out of my chest.
God.
And he looks at me and goes, "Brother, I've known you like a week and a half, and I'm already performing minor surgery. Getting the stitches out of my chest, doing shots of whiskey in the kitchen, man." And I knew it was meant to be right then.
Wow. Wow.
No, other than that, just look out for us and try to catch, harlottrock.com, and we'll have everything posted on there as far as shows and gigs and everything. Just like having a good time and like straightforward, heavy, hard rock, like I said, whatever you want to call it.
With a band name like Harlott, how can you go wrong?
I don't think you can.